The want by customers in India for more features in a vehicle with an affordable price tag has been ever increasing. Not only has this triggered a new wave of car models launching with a host of features that entice a prospect, it has also stirred up healthy competition amongst manufacturers. The Ignis from Maruti Suzuki is the latest example of how affordable the price tag and with the host of features, but is it really value for money? Time to find out. Talking about the exteriors, the first thing one would notice is unconventional design language. Yeah. The LED projector headlamps with U-shaped LED daytime running lamps will ask for a second glance. Mated to black and chrome grille, the Suzuki logo as well as the large front bumper give the compact crossover a front fiesta that hasn't been usually seen in a Maruti Suzuki car, the Baleno and the Ciaz being the exceptions here. Move to the sides and there is the 15-inch alloy wheel available on Zeta and Alpha trims with 175 by 65 section rubber and to quirky design of the vehicle. The strong shoulder line with a large glass area clearly states that there is no conventional hatchback but a compact crossover, which cannot be missed. The only odd looking part for some in the Ignis is the three slats on the C-pillar. The rear is where the company follows its simple design language, but with a dash of earthly design and the large tail lamps with the number plate housing extruded. And it's not that Ignis can be purchased in just a fixed set of exterior colors. The car can be customized according to each buyer's taste, and Maruti Suzuki would do it at an additional cost. So, no voiding warranty, and you also give unique character to your car. Like the exteriors, the inside also get a funky treatment. The top end Alpha trim we tested has exterior color coded door handles and center console covers. Customer would also have the option of choosing if they want additional exterior color covers on the space above the glove box. The dashboard is a dual tone and it's nice to touch, especially when one compares it to the segment Ignis is slotted it. It is a safe to say that till date this is the best interior plastics I have ever seen. The toggle switches, the automatic climate control, steering mounted audio and phone controls give the first row a cockpit feel. Easy to operate as well as good to touch. The front seats are supportive and have good side bolstering as well for average size adults, and there is ample legroom, knee room and shoulder room for 4 occupants. 5 adults would be a bit of squeeze in the third row, however it can be done for short trips. Unlike most cars, the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment unit is mounted like a tablet on a dashboard and it's not integrated into it. This is same unit seen on the Baleno. However, in addition to the navigation, Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay, the Ignis infotainment unit also supports Android Auto, which is good news for Android users. That said, the touchscreen is available only on the Alpha trim as standard fitment, and that may just not tick one box with urban car buyer who wants to stay connected even on the move. However, the lower Zeta and Delta variants have a Bluetooth compatible audio system with steering mounted control. So while you won't be able to mirror a smartphone screen to this system, you will still be connected. The automatic climate control, like the touchscreen, is also restricted to top-end Alpha trim. However, the Zeta versions manually air condition cooler the cabin quickly. There are some compromises to be made in the lower versions. However, if a buyer is looking at purchasing the automatic transmission or AMT for ease of driving, the Ignis Zeta would be the best purchase. Coming to the engine and transmission, there is one applaud that must be given to Maruti Suzuki in this department. Customers looking out for an Ignis diesel automatic version are in luck as the company offers an EMT unit on both the motors, that is, a no compromise situation similar to the youth of the country. Coming over to the engines, the Ignis comes with the same capacity engines like the Baleno, a 1.2 liter VVT petrol and a 1.3 liter DTIS diesel. On paper, these engines produce 82 HP in petrol variant and 74 HP in diesel of the power. However, in terms of practicality, the engines are tractable for everyday use and have reasonable amount of grunt. The petrol engine has a linear power delivery, while the diesel has the typical boost of 1700 RPM as seen in the Swift and the Baleno. To put things in perspective, the petrol engine has a good balance but runs out of steam post 5000 rpm, and the gear change is imminent, while the diesel is a better motor to drive on daily basis. The boot space is not an exception here. It gets a 260-liter space, which is okay for short tours or daily usage. But for more space, you can fold up the rear seats to a certain extent, which would provide you a space of around 900 to 1100 liters, which is pretty good. In the ride and handling department, if there is one compromise that a car with a tall stance had to do with better ground clearance, it is the ride and handling a bit. The handling is neutral, and during our short test, the suspension setup was neutral over normal curves. There is a little body roll, but nothing is unsettling, and on straight highways, the stability is impressive. There is ample feedback from the electric power steering on the highway as well as in the city, since most of our driving included commuting through urban areas with a high speed use. It is safe to say that the ride and handling is one of the better tuned ones in this segment. In the safety department, most of the cars in this segment fails. Another plus to the Maruti Suzuki for the Ignis is the safety front. All versions of the compact crossovers are offered with ABS anti-lock braking system, EBD, the electronic brake force distribution, dual front airbags, and ISOFIX anchorage for child seats. Along with the unconventional design, the company has also assured safety for all passengers in practical usage. Shedding speed quickly wherein the EBD works in tandem with the ABS to avoid locking up the wheels. The Ignis does a good job of keeping its composure. However, due to the tall stance, the nose down dive down a bit, but the driver won't lose confidence. The higher variants of the Ignis also get rear demister with wiper and so on. In total, the safety package offered on the compact crossover is not just good but a benchmark in this segment. Although there are some points to be negotiable but still could have been better, like the AMT offering on the top trim. Customers won't mind paying a little extra for convenience of an automatic due to the urban riding conditions. The second thing is the seat height and entry into the cabin. Getting into the cabin for tall passengers is a bit of difficulty. Moving into the driver's seat is more difficult as the legs get into the way with the steering itself. Now coming to the conclusion, Maruti Suzuki is offering best in class for the price. Either it be the safety font, the design, or the engine specs. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you.